Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's pour. Now tonight's pour is not going to be a car themed painting. It's going to be a Frozen theme painting. We have, I think, is it Elsa? Is that her name? I know I've watched it a few times with the grandkids, but maybe I wasn't paying that close attention. But anyway, this is actually a commission piece. It's going to be a Christmas gift for a friend of mine that I work with, and so I've known Jason is his name. I've known Jason for, I don't know, probably 10 or more years. When I was working in a different part of the plant, what we called out on the floor, there were times when we worked on the same machine together, but I didn't really get to know him all that well while we were both of us were working on the floor. Now we both work in the same office. There's four of us, but three of us are, and then we have the one boss. So we all four of us work together. So I've been working with Jason and a couple other people for, I don't know, what is it, two or 3 years now in the office, at least a couple years. And so I've got to know him a lot better, and I really enjoy working with him and well, everybody in the office, and I enjoy the job that I do as well. So his wife, I've met a couple times. She came into my booth at Riley Days and talked to me a little bit about doing one for her daughter, and then Jason brought me in this one, and then I'll have another one somewhere. It's a mermaid one I'll be doing later on for a friend of theirs. So I'm finally getting to it, and so what we're going to do is I'm going to do a blue background, and then we're going to have like her shooting out snow, because I guess that's what she does in the movie. I've watched it 2 or 3, 4 times or whatever, but I don't really think I was paying that close of attention to it. And I've probably seen, I think there was a second one, I don't know. But anyway, so we're gonna go have like coming out of her hand and then swirling around and going out. And then I will probably put some, once it dries a little bit, I'll do some snow, kind of like I did on my Star Trek one with the stars. I'm gonna put some white paint on it, toothbrush, and then flick it around and have it like snow falling as well. And hopefully it'll look frozen. So I was gonna go with a silver for like that part, but I saw this one instead that I haven't really used. I know someone in my class used it, and I can't really remember what it turned out to be, but this is a pearlized white, and I was going to use it one time, but when I kind of popped it open, it is kind of silvery, as you can see. I don't know if you can see it real well or not, but it is kind of silvery looking. So I'm going to use the pearlized white. Plus hopefully I'll have a little sparkle to it as well with like the metallic paints. So that is by Master's Touch. I got at Hobby Lobby. Again, this is my first time using the pearlized white, because when I use white, it's always Artist Loft white in the big quart. I probably will be using some white, especially if I just use the snowflake. And I'm trying to think if there's going to be, if I need to have like her standing on ground. So I don't know if I'm going to do something. I don't know. We'll see how it kind of comes out. And then I might put a little lighter blue in there, maybe mix it in with there. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If I think it needs something, well, I don't know if it will, with it mixing with the blue background, which is also Artist Loft in the quart, just regular blue. So That's all we have. I've got all the paints mixed. All I got to do is adjust the camera and we can get started. All right, as you can see, I have the blue down, and we'll start about here. I'll work on the arm to get her going, but we want to start about right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to start about here, really, and go and try to go like this, and then I will bring it out because I want it thin here and not start out with the wide thing, because it's going to be coming from the hand, so we want thin and work out and then go around like that. Now, I've tried doing that before, so I'm going to use this tool, which, as you can see, is, so I'm going to start like this, then slowly work my way around like that. Might have to do this and work it just to give it that kind of wind. Let's see, so we'll start about right here, and I just want to go small like that. We might have to add some more in there, just a little bit more here. A ton of this, I didn't make a whole lot. We're going to do it this way first. I've not used this tool before, so I might have to go a little lighter on it. Yeah, that is not going to work because that just is too... Alright, I'm going to have to make some more paint. Be right back. Alright, that didn't take long. But I'm going to leave this part in there, save some of this. I'm just going to go with the straw. Alright, let's give it a torch. Again, it kind of looks minimal, but I believe when the snow gets on it. I want to put her right there. I need to bring that out a little bit farther. Oh, I need another paper towel here. All right. Now, one of the things that I'm going to do as well which I'll repair this, but it's just a special gift, my little gift to Madison. Is I'm going to be making some jewelry, a piece of jewelry that matches the colors and will come from this painting, and so that she can wear it as well. So I'm trying to find a good spot where some of this dripped off, which it did right there on the end. I could do like right in here somewhere and then kind of blow it around a little bit. But I kind of like the pattern of it dripping off, but it's not really running off a whole lot. So what I'll do is I'll do this. Then what I do is I have a little piece of tape so I can hold on to it, and then I just turn it upside down, set it on the side to let it dry. And then when this dries a little bit more, we'll put spray some paint in there, some white paint like snow on there. What I want to do is I do like that little curl right there. Oh, dang it. I knew I shouldn't have put it there. Set it up the side. I actually set my paper towel on it and wiped it off, basically. Not good, not good. So I'm gonna want to fix that too. All right, I'm gonna stop messing with it. And I'm gonna do a couple of these just to see which one they would prefer, the heart or just a regular round one. Let's see. To get it in this dripping area. Let's see if I can get that. Get this out of the way. Get some blue in there. All right, so we'll leave those two for, see how they look tomorrow. Alrighty. So we'll let this dry again, as I said. Then we'll take the toothbrush, put some white paint down, and then I'll flick it to make snow, which will kind of give it a little bit more effect of it being snowy out. I know I got a couple spots there that are just, the thing is with this is I've already painted this once and I didn't like how it turned out. This one is better, so I basically just painted over it, so that's why you see a little bit of darker blue. This blue will darken up quite a bit, and this is going to be really silvery. I wasn't sure how it would turn out because I hadn't painted with it before, but I did have the one painted on it that dried, but again, I didn't like how it turned out, so I pre-painted it. So I'll be back when it's dry enough to put the snow effect in. All right, so this is dried and I got the snow on there, and we have Elsa here, or Elsa, yeah. So I kind of glued this. It's actually a piece of jewelry. It's kind of like, let's see if I can, it's this. It's flat on the bottom, just to, and it's clear. So I want to have her so she's, you know, kind of up this way. So looking at it straight on, you won't see that, and it's clear. So we have it taped on the back so that when it's dry in the morning, I can be able to peel that off so we won't leave any droplets. So we're using Promise epoxy, 7 ounces, 3.5 the hardener, 3.5 the epoxy on a 10 by 20 canvas. So yes, let's get this spread out. Yeah, that blue and that silver really popped with that resin. It was looking a little dull. I was a little worried, but I think that the resin, I knew the resin would pop it a little bit, but it really did. Just trying to pull some resin off this side, get it on the edges. So we like to get it on the edges. sure that we get it all on the canvas too. There we have it. Get the torch. Pull up my chair. I'm gonna get some of these bubbles popped in here, these air pockets. Hair or something right there. Don't know how that got in there. Let me get a paper towel. Must have had a leak in my, I poked a little hole in my rubber glove. I was cleaning out the mixing cup, so sometimes you get little sharp pieces of resin, that dried resin in there when you're tearing it off and cleaning it out. So I must have popped a little hole in there. Alright, so we're going to get all these air pockets taken care of, so it'll be a nice glass sheen on it. I will say, doing the snowflakes, or like when I did the space one, the stars, it's kind of hard to see where the bubbles are at unless they're actually popping, because of the white spots. It kind of looks like bubbles. It kind of looks like there should be bubbles there, but you definitely can see them popping. I guess I just gotta keep going until I stop seeing the air pockets pop. So I showed pictures, I took a picture of this with the Elsa on it. Took it to work today, so I showed Jason, and he really liked it, and I sent the pictures to him as well on his phone so he could show his wife. And so they're pretty excited about it. And I'm excited for I noticed I didn't get any. Get some on this edge. I need to get some on this edge here. I missed that. Glad I saw that, because I would have bothered me for a long time, not being, if it would have dried that way. I think I got pretty much all the bubbles out. Pretty much. Let's see. I see a few still popping. her, and we want to make sure we get where her hand is. So we get it right there. There you go. So that looks like it's coming out. All right. Nice. All right. Leave a comment. Hit the like button if you like this one. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.